Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to learn about a different method which is used to create an array. So in the previous tutorial we have created an array by a basic method. Now in this tutorial let's discuss one more method by which you could create and initialize an array. So we go inside the script tag and we type var name. So let's say name is the name of our array. So we type var name equals new array. Now inside the parentheses, instead of writing some names or the value which we need to store, we simply give the number of elements which we want to store. So for example, if we want to store, let's say 3 things into the array, we give the value as 3. Now once we are done with that, we go ahead and we store a single element into the single position of an array. So let's say in the position 0, we want to store the name ABC. So we type name and the index position 0 in the square bracket and we equate it to the value which we want to store. So let's say ABC. Now let's go ahead and also store some value at the first position. So we type name1 equals PQR, and we also go ahead and store some value in the third position. So we type name of 2 equals XYZ. So once we are done with initializing the array, now in order to check whether these elements are actually stored at those positions, we go ahead and type document.write and we display, let's say we want to display the last element. So the last element of an array is stored in the second position. So we type name of 2. That is, we type name, then we have a square bracket, and inside the square bracket we give the index as 2. Now if we save the code and execute it on an older browser, and that is because we are having issues on arrays. So when we execute the code, we get the value to be XYZ. And that is because we have printed out the value which is stored at the index position 2. And the value which is stored at index position 2 is the third value, which is XYZ. So this is one more method by which you could initialize your arrays. So in this method we type var the array name, then we type new array, and in this parentheses right here we specify the length of our array which we want to use. So let's say if you want to store 10 values into it, you replace this 3 by 10. Now you manually go ahead and you type the array name, then you specify the index position, and then you specify the value which you need to store at that particular index position. Now in order to access the value at particular index position, you simply type the array name and then the index position of that array or that value. So that's it for this tutorial, and I hope you understood this tutorial. And in the next tutorial we are going to study about some array properties and methods which are inbuilt. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.